I am here this morning doing some yard work, and I wanted just to do a quick shout out before I really get crazy with this today. And kind of following up on a couple of things that I want to talk about. We got started talking about making life plans and how you can make your dreams come true. I know that because I did it. I was a high school teacher in Tampa, and I decided I couldn't do that anymore. I had to go be me and actually do the things that I want to do and love to do. And so here I am. I've moved to Puerto Rico, and I am writing books and doing art and living my best life the way that I want it to be. And I am here to encourage everybody to tap into your creative spirit, tap into that longing and desire, those passions, and the arts are the most incredible way to get those feelings out, I believe. The arts speak to our emotions. They help us feel happiness and gratitude and joy. They help us get through struggling hard times and revolutionary acts that become world sensations. Things that all bring us together are often art related. So I'm out here, I'm giving you a little bit of my palm trees because these babies are like my new best friends. I think they are my new best friends. I'm gonna name them. These three in the front. So for the past week or so, I have been battling these kinds of dates, mostly from this tree, dropped so many of them. We've had a lot of rain, so this morning I come out, there's none up there. They were all down here off of this tree. They're all gathered over there, and I'm gonna now sweep them all up. I don't know what kind of palm they are. I love them. They're beautiful. They're so tall. This one, this is just unreal. So then this one, this is a red ponytail. I recognize these from my life in Florida, but mostly this one's really big and old. It's beautiful. Love all the red. It too had a lot of storm action, clearing that out. You can tell spring is here because the trees are all having issues. They're all springing forth. That's what happens in the spring, right? That's the brotar, the spring. No, that's the sprout. Sorry, I'm getting my words confused. So these palms over here on this side, it's a different kind of palm, mostly because it's a different kind of date thing that's falling. And now this morning I've raked all of these up that magically fell off of this. And I have to figure out what kind of palms these are. I love them. They're beautiful. And I'm going to be raking those things up. And the third one out here this morning, I was out raking already, is this date. This one. Anybody recognize this? Oh, people saying good morning to me. Hello, good morning. Yes, the foxtail. Hi, thank you, Dane. I like you too. Glad you made it over here. I'm in beautiful Kamui, Puerto Rico, and I believe that is one of the red hibiscus manja trees. There's been the red hibiscus on it, and now this is starting to fall. And so the part that's funny about this is then even farther out back there, this morning I was cleaning up the panna. Breadfruit falling off that big tree back there. And I got to get those all the time because the animals are eating it. I don't know what animals are exactly, but they're eating the panna. Yeah, so, my life, I was in Tampa and I decided I wanted to live in San Juan, Puerto Rico. So I more or less quit my job and ran away to Puerto Rico. I, of course, have a plan, which I'm happy to teach people because then they can do it themselves. And when I was living in San Juan, I fell in love with the mural painting that is happening all over, especially in Santurce, the neighborhood I used to live in. And I started painting. I started tapping back into more of my creativity And I decided that I really wanted to come experience more nature. I've always been a city girl. And I'm like, let's move out to the mountains. Let's come up and get a little bit of scenic nature going on. I would love a yard. I would love the trees. And so now that I'm here, I'm realizing, oh yeah, trees, that means maintenance. Oh yeah. But I got what I desired. This was everything I wanted. I'm showing you this wall because I have cleaned it. It was dirty and left over. It's been abandoned for years. Nobody's cared about it. You can tell that based on the rest of the wall. I got it cleaned up and it's gonna be transformed into something creative and artistic. And oh, hello from Tampa. Hello, Tampa. Yes, I was teacher, Hillsborough High School, downtown Tampa. Woohoo! And I live here now and I love it. So I'm here helping people kind of tap into their best lives. I don't want to keep it all to myself. I'm trying to share it. A big part of the conversation is not only your health, your mental health, and your attitude, but your finances, your relationships, how you go through life, and what your dreams are. And you know, sometimes I think that people get kind of running on autopilot and they didn't really decide what it was they really wanted to do. They just kind of fell into having a life, which I totally understand. You know, we get a life started. We get jobs, we have kids, ups and downs of life. And then, you know, 20 years goes by and you get to be my age and you're like, wait a minute, hold on. I still want to be an artist. I never knew I wanted to be a gardener. Like, what's up with that? But the more I'm here and the more I hear the raindrops every night, we had a major storm rain last night. It was crazy. And the birds are singing, and I don't know what birds they are because they're different kinds of birds. And this was what I wanted my life to be. And so people, if you're wondering what's up and how do I get this? Hey, I want my life to be a little different. But it's scary. Changing everything in your world is scary. I understand. I did it. But when you have a plan, when you have instructions, kind of like a chef, you just sort of follow the recipe, then you too can make your dreams come true. That's what I like to do. And the arts, the reason I'm calling this now the oasis of arts is because the arts are the magical way we can talk about it and we can relate to it and we can kind of share it and put a feeling on it by giving it some structure, like a color or a rhythm of music or a scent that you could smell, you know? And what's kind of fun, as I've learned the 7 arts, so let me talk about this a second. The 7 arts, I've got them broken up into 2 different sessions. Morning arts, La Fuente, the source. Those are the language arts, digital media, what I'm doing right now. Infinity math, that's the money of all of this, as well as the beauty and the math of infinity. What is infinity? I want to talk about that. And culinary for lunchtime. In the afternoon, we're going to do visual arts. Those include fine and applied. Decorative arts, like the statue. Performing arts at the end of the day because it's showtime. It's time to get the rhythm on. Let's get the dancing going. Let's get the showbiz happening. And again, back to the money, because this is how the world runs on money, unfortunately. I think it should run on music, but that's my opinion. Who else is with me? Who else thinks it should run on music? Woohoo! So, yes, I am here again in Kamui, Puerto Rico. This is my Oasis de Artes. It is a creative zone. Come and hang out. Spend a little time in nature. Take a little reflection about what you really admire and want life to be more like. Make a statement with a piece of artwork. You get to decide the type of art. You get to decide the statement, obviously. And it's a fun time. I got the approval yesterday to go move forward. They're going to invite me down next week with the invoice to pay the bill. Invitation with an invoice. You like that one, right? Because it's opportunity. It's how you see things, how you create opportunities and potential. And that's why I said your perspective and how you're looking at it. What lens or glasses are you wearing? Which hat is on your head? Which coat, which baggage is on your shoulder that maybe you need to put the baggage down? You need to think about something different. And I know that's really hard to do because sometimes that baggage and that struggle is all you got, or you think that's all you got. But trust me, come here and let's put down the baggage and figure out a way to move forward. That's what I love to do. Problem solving, best life, anything is possible. So let me tell this one, subscribe, follow along, comment. You know, all those things I'm always supposed to say, but I never remember to because I'm always just talking and looking at the flowers. So subscribe, visit my website, joywestpress.com. I've got reservations open starting in April to come here and hang out in paradise. And my books, the Best Life Remix Kit, is on Amazon. It's also in Spanish, Mejora tu Vida Club Remix Kit in Spanish. They both have websites, bestliferemixkit.com, mejoratuvitaclub.com. I'm working on the new website for this one. So I have to go do my digital arts. This here is the start of my piece for Ginger's garden. Yeah, so follow along. This is the behind the scenes of getting the creative zone open. I'd say it's an artist studio, but it's for everybody to come and do art. So that's my invitation. Come visit me, do art here in my beautiful garden paradise, Camuy, Puerto Rico. Awesome. Bring color, magic, opportunities into your life with arts. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.